Hello, everyone. Welcome to a thrilling new episode of Immigration Fridays. I'm your host, Prashanti Reddy, and we're here again to guide you through the ever evolving maze of US immigration law. This week's been a roller coaster, so buckle up and let's dive right in. Today, we will delve into the crucial insights for the October Visa Bulletin. As you know, the October Visa Bulletin was just released, and there is important information for you in this bulletin. We've noticed that there's been significant forward movement as expected, but more than expected. We did expect some forward movement because it is the beginning of the new fiscal year. It's the first month in the new fiscal year, so there is always some forward movement, but there is more good news than expected. So let's see what the forward movement actually was. So in the October 2025 Visa Bulletin compared to September, most categories moved forward by, either more than a year or a few weeks or a few months. So let's go into the details of that. In the family sponsored preferences, as you know, there are two uh, tables in the visa bulletin: the final action date table and the dates for filing table. The final action date table this month, USCIS has said that they're going to use this filing dates for filing table. But the final action date table is also important. If you've already filed your 485 and you're waiting to get your green card, then the final action date table is what you need to look at, because that's when you actually get a green card approval, when your dates become current actually. So, in the F1 category, unmarried sons and daughters of US citizens, in the final action date table, we've seen advancements of 3 months for all other countries. Mexico advances by 7 months, Philippines by 6 months. This is in the final action date table. F2A, spouses and children of permanent residents. In this category, we've seen the most advancement this month in both the final action date table as well as the dates for filing table. In the final action date table, we see an advancement of 1 year and 5 months across the board for all the countries. For Mexico, we see an advancement of 1 year, Philippines, 1 year and 5 months again. So that is a significant advancement in the F2A category. So if you are a green card holder and you have spouse and children that you want to bring to the US, or you want to file the green card for, make sure you do it next month. Start this month so you're able to file next month, because in November we don't know whether the dates will remain the same, whether what dates they'll look at, which table they'll look at. So it's important while you have the opportunity to file it and not wait for the following month. F2B category, unmarried sons and daughters 21 years and older, advancement by a small advancement of 1 month. For all other countries, Mexico 8 months, Philippines 5 months. F3, married sons of US citizens, all other countries, advancement of 1 month and 7 days, Mexico 2 months and 14 days, Philippines 4 months and 21 days. So you see there's advancements across the board. F4, which is usually the most backlogged category, brothers and sisters of US citizens, only advanced by 7 days. China advanced by 7 days. All other countries, 7 days. Mexico, 24 days. Philippines, 2 months and 21 days. Now let's look at the dates for filing chart. This is very important because this month they have said that you can actually look at the dates for filing chart. USCIS has said that. And for people who have not filed a green card before, who are waiting in the sidelines for their dates to become current, the dates for filing table is extremely important. Let's look at what the uh, family preferences for dates for filing is. F1, again, unmarried sons and daughters of US citizens, moved by 4 months. F2A, green card holder, spouse and children. This is significant. All the dates have moved to September 2025. There's an advancement of 3.5 months. This means that it's almost current. So, folks out there, I can't um, say this again or enough times, that if you are spouses or children of permanent residents, this is your time to file. October is when you need to file. Don't wait until November, because you don't know whether they will actually, the dates will retrogress, number one. or if they'll start using the final action date table and not the dates for filing table, in which case you cannot use this September 22, 2025 date. F2B moved by 8 months. In Mexico, Philippines, no change. Mexico, no change. Um, sorry, Mexico, actually, there's an advancement of about 8 months. For F3, Mexico, no change. F3, that is sons and daughters of US citizens. Philippines has changed by 3 months, advanced. F4, again, that heavily backlogged sibling category, there is no change. Let's now look into the employment based category, and there's more exciting news there as well. Let's first look at the final action date tables. There is movement there as well. And this is for more advantages for people who are already filed and they're waiting for to get their actual green card. This makes a big difference for them. Otherwise, for people who have not filed, they should look for the dates for filing chart, because dates for filing chart are usually ahead of the final action date chart. And this next month in October, USCIS said that we can use the advanced table, which is the dates for filing table. So let's look at final action date chart first. EB1, no change for all other areas because it was current before and it's current now. China advances by 1 month, 7 days. India, no change. But there is change in the dates for filing table for India, significant change. So we'll get to that. Mexico, Philippines, no change. EB2 category, 3 months for all other countries. China, 3 months, 17 days. India advances even in the final action date table by 3 months. Mexico, Philippines, also 3 months. EB3, now EB2, that's significant because there has been hardly any forward movement in the final action date table last year. EB3, we've seen more forward movement, a little bit, few weeks to a few months, but never this significant. For EB3, final action date moved by 3 months, advanced by 3 months for India as well. No change for Mexico, and 1 month and 24 days for Philippines. EB4, which is certain special immigrants, it's not available, so there's not much point in talking about that. EB5, no change. India advanced by 1 year and 2 months, significant even for final action dates. No other change for other countries. Now let's look at the table which is even more advanced, the dates for filing for employment based. China for EB1 moved up 4.5 months to May 15, 2023. India EB1 moved by 1 year. Now it is April 15, 2023. That is significant, guys. So if you're EB1, please don't miss out on this opportunity. Go ahead and file in October. Don't wait for November. Don't expect that your date will continue to be current. Don't take that chance. File your case in October and reach out to an attorney. Please use an attorney, because these things are too complicated to file on your own and you only get one chance. So if the case comes back because you didn't file properly, then you lose that chance. Reach out to your attorney now. And if you don't have an attorney, we'll be happy to file it for you. EB1, so as I said, 1 year. It's moved to April 15, 2023 for India. For all other countries, EB1 visa category, dates for filing will remain current, even in the dates for filing as well as final action date, both. EB2 has always been backlog. Let's see if there's forward movement. China, 11-month advancement. Now it's in December 2021. India, 10 months advancement, huge advancement compared to last year. Cutoff of December 1, 2013. So see, I'm giving you all good news. EB2 for Philippines, dates for filing moved by 8 months to a cutoff date of July 15, 2024. EB3, we've seen some healthy forward movement last year, and we see tremendous forward movement this year in the dates for filing table. China EB3 moved by a little over a year to January 1, 2022. India advanced over a year and 2 months. So that's 14 months of advancement. Cutoff date is now August 15, 2014. So if you're EB3, definitely take advantage of this and file your 485. All other countries, EB3 visa category, including Mexico and China, dates for filing will advance 2 months with a cutoff date of July 1, 2023. So already pretty good to start off with, but further forward movement for rest of the world as well. So what are the overall key takeaways? We see an overall forward movement in October. Unlike the small and mixed changes in September and the months before, we see a net advancement in both family and as well as employment based, and in both filing action date tables, final action date tables, and date for filing tables. We see notable movements in EB3 India, EB2 India, F2A, and also in China as well. So now many applicants can actually will see that their dates have become current. Please go and look at the visa bulletin. And if your dates are current, please start preparing your application and get all the documents that are needed. What are the predictions for next month? For November, it's difficult to say because there's been such a tremendous forward movement in October. I just hope that the dates remain the same in November and don't retrogress. If they find that they have enough visa numbers or enough applications that were filed in the month of October, they may even retrogress November. And also, we don't know which tables will be available, whether it will be date for filing or final action date. Usually, it should not retrogress. I'm expecting, and I'm expecting that dates for filing table will still be available because usually it's available for a few months based on previous years. But you can never say, and I would say don't take any chances, file in October. And that's a wrap for Immigration Fridays this week. Immigration law and processes are extremely complex. If you need any legal advice with the new policy or want our team to help you, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is prashanti@reddyesq.com and my number is 212-354-1010. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you again next week.